So when I first moved to London, I was a bit lost for words. It is such a big city, and I've never been in this kind of environment before. Whereas in Bristol, I felt like I knew most of the city quite well. Here in London, I feel like I'm almost in a bubble, in a way. I've kind of got a bubble around my house, a bubble around LSE, and slowly I'm trying to expand that bubble by, going to all sorts of different places around London. But yeah, it's quite a weird experience at the moment. I've kind of, my walk to school is almost an autopilot now. I've kind of accepted that as normal now, anywhere else that would be so crazy to think about, that you'd be walking down the street and you could see Big Ben out of the corner of your eye, that kind of thing, and yet here it's just completely normal. So I feel like if you're worried about London being daunting, yes, it's big, but I feel like, yeah, I've just gotten used to it. I've kind of made London my home now. It's become my home away from home, because I'm so close with friends. It's really nice to go out and almost cheesily explore London with them. I've had a lot of really good times with my mates here in London, and I'm really grateful to the city for offering so many opportunities to go out and do things, whether it's the touristy stuff and we're having a laugh outside Big Ben, or whether it's kind of going to museums, even sometimes if we're, studying history stuff together, or, as I said, just going to the park, having a chill day at the bar. There's all sorts to do in London. If you want to make the most of your time here, you've just got to go out and kind of try everything. I really want to hammer home that point, that London is such a brilliant city, and yeah, you should definitely all come here. While I've been at LSE, some of the most fun I've had is finding all these little sweet spots that aren't necessarily on all the tourist maps. Little places, greasy spoons, which are kind of, cheap and cheerful pubs and restaurants. Finding those with friends has been really enjoyable because it means we've gone out and explored the city. Now I know all the niche spots, and I think that's quite interesting about London, is the secret side to London, if you like. I was a bit worried about finances because London has a notorious rep as one of the most expensive cities, and it is one of the more expensive cities, but the nice thing is, as a student, you get loads of discounts. If you join the National Union of Students card scheme, you get discounts from various shops. The government makes it easier to get transport, such as with the Oyster card. To be honest, I haven't noticed that much of a difference. I feel like if maybe I got the bus more, if maybe I kind of went out to restaurants more, then I'd definitely notice. Yeah, I guess if you're modest with your spending, if you manage it well, I kind of balance the budgets every month, make sure I'm not spending too much. So I think if you're worried about finances in London, I'd say I'd say don't be, because, when I was applying to come here, one of the first things they told me is there's never a cheaper time to study or to be in London than when you're studying in London. And I think that's really important to remember. As students, we get to be in one of the best cities in the world at the moment. I feel like that's a real opportunity that I've been blessed to have, and coming here has been really enjoyable. And yeah, London's just a great city, so don't be worried about the finances, because they do absolutely everything here to try and accommodate to students. London lives up to its expectations and more for me. It goes above and beyond what I ever could have wanted out of a student city, because anything I could possibly want to do, it's all here in London, and I've just really enjoyed living here.